can do here. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Another run with Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Down, here's Mitchell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And take it right on the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Rodgers now on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Finding space at the 40 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Prater's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. And they'll run with Etienne. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. David Njoku. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw is Rodgers. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On first down, right back to Etienne. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from going up by 30. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with ETN. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be their third straight defeat. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 22, Pickett. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Elijah Mitchell.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point good by Prater as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
On second down, ETN once more. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight.
Oh, it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He hits his target, Lockett. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Prater for the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, now is Prater to kick. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now here comes Kansas City. CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
8 yards to go on second down. And they'll go again with ETN. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in.
Some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't where I wanna be. I can admit it. Never submitting. I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to boss, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, that means quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on the sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears. But I'm still here, nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me.
I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. For the park and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boy heavy. I'm the best.